So even though we got to get back to the playing site in about 40 minutes, felt good to just come back to the hotel, get in a different space because that facility is crowded, eat some sour candies. Man, look at this hand here.
Oh my God.
You guys can see it. See that skin flopping? I didn't even realize I was bleeding during the game, probably from a dive or something, but it feels good to chill out a little bit. And then back on the court, play our third and last match of the day. Even though that was only like a 20-30 minute rest, I actually felt really good. I think everyone else feels pretty refreshed. And my ankle actually feels a lot better just from elevating it for about that much time. So excited for our last match of the day.
We use I'm now and then.
Just came out of the shower. Got to keep my leg elevated because my ankle is just really hot from playing that last match. That break was really nice, and I gotta massage it, keep the blood flowing, and I really think the collagen supplement has been helping all week. I've been taking it about 30 minutes before each game so that when I do play, the tendons are stimulated and ready to absorb the collagen with the vitamin C. Now that I'm all freshened up from the shower, I want to give you a quick recap of how things went today before we go to dinner, which is Japanese food. Man, I don't know what about Japanese food and volleyball go so well together. Actually, I think any type of food because I just eat everything. I'm glad that we at least went to 5 at that last match. It sucks to lose that last set, but I can tell that our guys were just really tired and gassed. I mean, we only got 7 people, so I think next tournament we definitely should bring maybe a backup middle, a backup high ball hitter. The only person who didn't look tired was Ben, our setter. That guy is just scurrying all over the place, and he had the same energy as he did that first set, and I'm just really impressed with his conditioning. It was really cool meeting all the fans earlier after the games and taking some photos and just not realizing still how big of an impact I have on young people's lives for volleyball players. And that's not me trying to brag, but like I just make content because I'm passionate about volleyball and I love helping people, and you just never know where that is going to spread. And I actually met somebody today, if his name is Moshine, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but he first started watching my videos 5 years ago from Kenya, and now he's in the United States in grad school and playing for the VLA, and he's tall. But it was just so great meeting him and him opening up about how I was the only instruction that he received in terms of volleyball when he first started playing growing up in Kenya. And then to see him come full circle playing at this level is just mind-blowing, and it's inspiring for me and keeps me motivated to keep making content. My brain's a little dead right now, so I don't know if I can give a full recap. Maybe after we come home and eat, ask Anthony how he thought the day went, but I think I'm just gonna massage my ankle and get ready to eat.
What's gonna happen? Perfect, dang.
The master.
Perfect. I was so taken aback at what was happening right in front of me. I always thought it was
The miso soup, that hits the spot.
And then as soon as they see it,
That's a good cookie.
Well,
I am stuffed. Definitely overate, and I'm eating the same amount as if I was playing outside hitter. But I'm only playing libero and not moving very much. So I'd probably gain like 6 or 8 pounds this trip. But as promised, we're gonna talk about how the day went, and we're gonna get Anthony's perspective. All right, Anthony, how did today go?
Definitely a bit of a rough start. There were definitely some matches and points that we shouldn't have lost, but honestly, it just has more to do with our team chemistry, given like the circumstances. You know, like Donny getting injured, playing with a new player, Tony, and then just our first official tournament together, and just like figuring out like where to go from there. Essentially, it was basically just a lot of experimenting and just getting used to each other's like play styles and whatnot. And we made some adjustments, some like a little bit too late, but I think we've made some like good progress so far.
That's a great summary. I mean, there you go. That's pretty much how it went. And I think at the last match we were gassed, but we all had to act like we wanted to win. And then when we actually had a chance to take it to 5, I could tell there was like some fake excitement because I think people were just done. But luckily, it doesn't look like anyone got injured. I mean, people were hurting. I think next tournament, if I haven't said this already, I think we have to bring a couple extra guys because we don't want people to get hurt. But it's a lot of volleyball. 3 best of 5 matches, and first one went to 4, second one went to 3, and this last one went to 5. So we want to make sure we stay fresh and can win more matches and not lose because we're fatigued or hurting too much. But we got one more match tomorrow, and unfortunately that's just all the matches tomorrow. It's our consolation match. And then the good news is we get to finally watch Bay Area Dimes, which is the other local team, Ryan Bridges' team, and we get to support them and watch some good volleyball for the rest of the day. So time to get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. So I've been eating so much food that I'm not even hungry this morning. Usually I'm starving at breakfast, but we only got one match today, so I think I'm just going to get a black coffee, keep it light so that I can start leaning down for when I am able to jump and play outside hitter again. Maybe get some Gatorade, and that's about it. It's a beautiful morning in Del Mar. We're reffing on that court, and then we play right after. All right, this is the 5th set between 2 powerhouses, Ruckus and Waves. 13-13. Back row attack. Did they just lose on a back row attack? I think they did. That sucks. That was a close game, fun to match. Now we got to get warmed up for our last match of the day. That was rough. I'll share my thoughts on how that went at the end, but definitely got to bring more people next time, and just the energy was not good. On top of that, we missed our checkout time, so we were worried that we're gonna get charged for another day, so we rushed back to the hotel. Luckily, they didn't clean our room yet, so I freshened up, got the power of Bruce Lee and me, took a shower, feel good, and we're gonna get a quick lunch at McDonald's and try to watch the championship match. Made it back just in time for the finals. Look at this amazing view for the finals. This is one of the cutest things I've seen. So that's one of the owners of VLA, Vince, and this is where great volleyball players are made. just giving some instruction, and it's really positive, building his confidence and encouraging him to keep trying even though he makes a mistake. Let's see if he can make the third one. All right, there you go. And he's making it fun for his kid. I did not expect that game to finish in 3. Those are 2 very solid teams, but Rising Tide just is a very solid group of just high volleyball IQ guys. They're not the biggest team. I mean, they have their usual 6'7", 6'8" giants, but all around, 6'4", 6'5" average, and they're great ball control, smart volleyball IQ. They're able to win the long rallies and serve tough, so congrats to them. I gotta rush over to the airport. Can't wait to just rest this weekend. We'll share my thoughts after I get home on how the weekend went. Who's there? I finally made it home. I think this trip felt especially long for 2 reasons, because the flight was delayed by 3 hours on Friday, and then also just kind of having a frustrating experience competitively, and then coming home late on Sunday night. But always glad to come home. And one thing I'm actually happy about is that my ankle did not get worse. In fact, it actually got a little bit better. You can see how the swelling is much better. And I gotta credit it to a few things. The first one is the nightly massages that I do with the Tiger Palm Green. Getting it worked on by a chiropractor immediately. Going through my mobility exercises every day without pushing beyond too much pain. And lastly, the upper echelon collagen supplement that I've been taking every day before I do some type of tendon or mobility workout to really increase the blood flow in the area and try to quickly heal the ligaments and tendons as fast as possible. Now it still hurts. I don't think I'm going to be jumping this week, but I think starting next week I'll probably start doing some light jump training, but for this week I'll still do my strength work so my muscles are strong and to slowly increase the range of motion and my ankle's ability to bear weight on it. I don't think there's too much to share about how the tournament went. I think I've been pretty honest throughout the tournament about how I think things went in terms of performance and overall experience. One thing I am grateful for is that even though we lost every single match, which is, man, that's a hard pill to swallow, the guys still fought to the end. I mean, very rarely did you see us hang our heads or give up completely. A lot of times when teams thought they were going to beat us pretty easily, we took a set or we made it really close with just 7 guys. I have confidence for next tournament because everyone is pretty excited, and I think true competitors, when they have such a losing experience, that leaves a bad taste in the mouth, and that's going to motivate them to train harder. So we've already talked about the things that we want to improve on this upcoming year, and this is just part of building a new team, and that's just how it goes. I want to say thank you to all the fans that said hi, and appreciate you sharing your stories, and I'm glad I could be a part of your volleyball journey.